Worldometer's real-time statistics show that as of 7:30 on December 12, the cumulative number of confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the United States exceeded 16.23 million, the cumulative number of deaths exceeded 302,000, and the number of deaths in a single day exceeded 2,400 cases. According to the Washington Post report on December 11, local time, an emergency doctor named Cliff Gilman in Yuma County, Arizona, was recently removed from the hospital because he had revealed the state on Twitter that the epidemic data does not match the facts. On November 22, Gilman's hospital reached the limit of its admission capacity. When he tried to transfer 3 severely ill patients with COVID-19, who went to seek medical treatment, he learned that there was no more ICU room available in Arizona. Real-time data at the time showed that 10% of ICU wards in Arizona were still idle. In fact, not only is the ICU ward ran out, the national 911 emergency system is also close to its limit. If there is no additional government assistance, the 911 emergency system will be on the verge of collapse. A few days ago, the American First Aid Association stated in a letter to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services that to ensure the normal operation of approximately 60,000 ambulances that can respond to 911 calls in the United States, it needs to provide $2.62 billion in emergency financial assistance. A U.S. Department of Health and Human Services spokesperson previously stated that nearly $107 billion has been allocated to more than 550,000 emergency agencies across the United States, and the third round of assistance was launched last month, totaling $20 billion. But many emergency companies still said that these aids were not enough to help them tide over the difficulties. Recently, a veteran who had traveled to Iraq and now a New York emergency doctor, Cliff Gilman, said in an interview with American media, "Now the epidemic is worse than the situation in the Iraqi battlefield, because we have 2,000 to 2,500 lives lost." Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, is also predicting that we now know that the challenge is still ahead. December and January are also hopeless months. Because now, it is not an exaggeration to say that the number of infections and hospitalization, deaths, and records are breaking the record every day. These numbers are shocking. In addition, although the United States has made some progress in vaccines, there seems to be no way to resolve the deadlock. On December 10, local time, a number of U.S. media reported that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) Vaccine Advisory Group recommended to approve the emergency use authorization of the COVID-19 vaccine, developed by Pfizer Pharmaceuticals Co., Limited and the German biotech company. Although Pfizer's first COVID-19 vaccine may be approved within a few days, it will not be widely available in the next few months. This means that the U.S. epidemic will still face cruel challenges for some time to come. Robert Redfield, director of the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC), even believes that the vaccine approved this week will not have any impact on the direction of the epidemic in the United States in the next 60 days. The current U.S. epidemic is not only a pandemic, but also a national disaster. When is the ending of epidemic in the United States?